And we are officially live. Another episode of Shut Up and Invest. I'm glad you guys made it. Today, we got a special topic, Thanksgiving weekend. And we're talking appreciation marketing in real estate and what that means. And we got a special guest in the house, the man who runs my branding and a marketing director on my team with 5 or 6 or 7 other companies that he runs himself for himself. Entrepreneur. We got the Godpreneur himself. He's got an extremely successful social media account called the Godpreneur for the Christian entrepreneurs. I highly suggest you guys follow him. Mr. Alex Miranda. What's going on,
brother? Thank you. Yes, it's at Daily Godpreneur. You want to follow me there, but thank you guys for having me. Thank you for doing this for your market, for the real estate investors out there. I don't know if people appreciate you guys enough, but I'm gonna appreciate you guys and the work that you put in week in and week out to put out stuff like this. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, thank you guys.
We appreciate it, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. And of course, I got the host with the most, Mr. J Money himself. What's going on, Joey?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed. Thanksgiving weekend. I'm enjoying my new home in Puerto Rico. I've been taking my daily walks, my daily swims. So, it's all good, man. Good to see everybody. See both of you guys out here looking good. And let's talk some marketing and some giving back, right? Appreciation.
Yes.
So I think I'm hearing an echo from somebody. I'm not sure who it is. We usually don't have an echo. Miranda, you sure you don't have an echo?
Well, if I'll mute myself, and if you don't.
That might not work.
Can you still hear it?
I don't hear an echo. But
okay. So then it was me.
Probably.
We still got an echo?
No, I think it's when now we're good. I think I hear we're good right now.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So Thanksgiving weekend. Everybody's getting ready right now to hook up with the family, give thanks, look at throughout the year, reflect, and I think this is a good time to also strengthen the relationships that are bringing you business. The clients you've done business with, like this is a wonderful opportunity to do it. But I think what I really want to point out of all it is a lot of people just do it during this time of year, during the holidays. And Alex, your philosophy and what we've done with our stuff is you really have shed light and created a system on being able to appreciate people all year round and tying it to the brand and really making it something unique and different. You want to kind of share your thoughts on? I'm definitely still hearing the echo.
All right, let me do something. And as I continue, I'll talk, see if this changes things up a little bit here. Are you able to hear me still?
Yeah.
And is my are you still getting the echo?
Right now, no.
All right.
Right now, we're good.
Then let's keep it this way. So, I'm big into appreciation marketing. There was actually a client of mine that put me onto appreciation marketing many years ago. He has an appreciation marketing agency. Could you believe that there's a world? There's agencies that actually specialize in helping companies appreciate their clients. Here's the issue, guys. Have you guys ever read the 5 love languages?
Yeah.
All right. So one of those love languages is gifting, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Gifting is number 5 on my list. So what does that mean? It's at the bottom.
Yeah, right? Me too.
Okay, cool. But that's us, right? There's some people that gifting is like number 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good to be married to those guys because they'll be gifting all the time. But for guys who score very low on that, what's the problem? The problem is gifting's not our love language, so then we don't gift.
Right.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Now, on the other hand, too, customers also have a love language, and their love language may or may not be gifting as well. So realize whatever I'm about to say, understand that there's people on this call or watching that are high on gifting. There's people low on gifting. But on the other end of the receiving spectrum, there's people high on gifting, low on gifting. So if you get two people that are high on gifting, guess what? The one is going to gift and one's going to appreciate a lot, and it's going to be like, boom, perfect match. But a gift, someone who's high on gift giving a gift to someone who's low, like when someone gives me a gift, I'm like, cool. It's not like, oh my gosh, I got a gift. Wow, stop the whole world. Because I'm low on also receiving them. I appreciate them. I think it's a cool gesture, but I'm not like head over heels, oh my God, I got a gift. However, you still get there is still a benefit that's happening because the whole thing about 5 love languages isn't that you just ignore number 5 and number 4 and number 3. No, we have to understand that there has to be some kind of balance in it all when we're performing in our love languages or we're giving in our love languages. So when you give a gift, you are working on your own love language of gift giving, and you are meeting someone else's love language of gift giving. That's why I think we all need to have some kind of appreciation gifting program, system, or process in our business, especially for those people that raise their hands where gifting is the last love language. Because if it's your last love language, then you need help. You need systems and processes in place that remind you, and a little alert comes up, says, hey, knock, knock, think about gifting. And then you're like, oh my gosh, okay, you sort of snap out. You're like, all right, who do I need to gift this month? All right. Oh yeah, that person that sent me a referral. Oh yeah, that prospect that I'm looking to do business with. Oh yeah, that employee that went above and beyond. And you take that moment and you give a gift. Like, find something, buy something, do something. Again, there's systems and programs already set up. You just click, click, click. I used to do edible arrangements all the time, right? At the end of every project that I have, if you look at my whole systems and processes of my projects, at the end, the last thing is send client a gift. I need those because it's not in my systems and processes. So point is, outsource your gifting. If you're not good at it, if you're not on top of it all the time, outsource it, include it somehow in your systems and processes, make it a checklist item, but don't not gift, guys. Don't not appreciate, because it's huge when you do gift.
Got it.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. So you're saying put it on like a follow-up campaign, automation campaign, like we do everything else, right? When we
That's it.
The phone call with the text.
That's it.
That gift there. And for me, I'm like you guys. I don't really like gifts to me. You know, I got 5 kids in Christmas. I really don't get anything. I give them stuff. You know. Like at this point.
But why did you give them a gift on Christmas?
Because they appreciate it. They appreciate it.
Yes, but because Christmas is a yearly reminder of us to give a gift. Because if Christmas wasn't around, these kids would get a gift once every 5 years from me, or whenever I think about it. But why do we need Thanksgiving? Well, bro, because we're so ungrateful. We need a freaking holiday to tell us to be grateful.
Yes, we need reminders. We need reminders, like you're saying. We need to be reminded.
Is just aside from the spiritual aspect, Christmas is a reminder for us to give gifts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We just need it 12 times in the year. I think as entrepreneurs, we need it at least 12 times. I'm going to tell you, at least 12 times. So put a yearly reminder on your calendar that comes up, monthly, and it says, who do I need to give a gift to? Literally put it for the first Friday because Friday is a good day to think about gifting. Put it on the first Friday of every month. Have a reminder come up at noon. Who do I need to give a gift to? That will be like, boom. Then you'll stop. Then you'll realize, oh my gosh, this person really came through for me this month. Man, I need to hook them up. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Set that reminder and don't ever stop that reminder every month.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh, we got Miss Jem excited about finally joining us live. Welcome to the show. We're getting in here talking about appreciation marketing, why you need it, how to implement it. We're going to start getting into some ideas and getting into also the psychology behind it in a second. But while you're talking, a story came to mind where I met a young lady in the real estate game. She's killing it, where she's gifting after she's helping these motivated sellers relocate, and she's basically finding their buyers and getting these motivated sellers that are in usually some type of desperate situation relocated and money in their pocket for selling their home fast to investors. And what she does, because usually it's a stressful situation and whatnot, she gifts them a cruise when the whole thing is done. Wow. Being that she's from South Florida, wow. The port's here, her market's here. It's easy to basically spend a couple $100 to send somebody with, a guest on a weekend cruise to kind of relax and celebrate this kind of new beginning and this relief. And she's implementing that on every single deal that she's closing. That is a form of appreciation marketing, because what's happening is at the closing table, she has like a certificate of like the cruise and the whole thing, and they're taking pictures and the testimonials that they're getting on video of the motivated sellers that are signing the paperwork, selling their house. It's like this thing is going like viral within our local community.
The problem is this, Kevin. I'm going to challenge you right now. I'm never going to do business with a motivated seller again. Yes or no? Just give me percentage-wise. Yes or no?
Well, it's a low percentage.
It's a low percentage. Yeah. It's a low percentage. Okay, cool. So if I'm the one who just received, the property, right? So I'm the realtor or whatever. If I don't see the benefit of appreciating this person, because when you give a gift to someone because they close their mortgage or they close the house, that's obvious, because they're going to probably buy another house one day, right? Probably need another mortgage. So let me appreciate them, because then they'll remember the gift and then they'll come back. The challenge with the industry of motivated sellers and in that is, you don't see the reason why to give a gift, because the chances of them coming back aren't. So I applaud whoever this person is giving a cruise. That is the best type of giving. Why? Because there is no expectation that this person is going to come back and do business. That's the number one type of gift giving. That's the spiritual gift giving right there, because you're not doing it for any selfish reasons other than really, truly appreciate. And you know what? These persons just went through hell, right? What someone's motivated is because they went through something, bro. Let's give them something. And I applaud this person. They're doing it the right way, and their love language is probably gifting, the number one.
Yeah, that's a good point that you bring up, because usually when you're thinking about who to show some appreciation, you're either focusing on your buyers that are constantly coming back and buying with you, or your referral partners that are bringing opportunities to the table.
Keep them coming. Here's a little gift. Keep them coming. Right.
But there is other people within our network that are maybe not so high in that totem pole that the appreciation marketing still is effective, right?
Think about those motivated sellers who she's gifting and stuff to, right? As soon as they know someone else who's in a situation that needs to sell, they're gonna call her right away, right?
Fine.
So she's getting a line,
I get it.
But for the most part, we're not thinking that we're going to do business with them again. So it's not on our brain to say, hey, let me give you a food.
It's a great point. We got Renee basically saying giving is biblical, and it is for a reason. When people appreciate you, they become your biggest surrogate.
It's true.
Myself, Renee,
Jerry,
my buddy
I
from Grand
believe,
Rapids.
Jerry, I believe what you're saying is true. That and even if it's not true, even if it's that person's forgot about the whole transaction 3 or 4 months later, the reality is this: is that God works in other ways, right? So just because you give to the church doesn't mean you're going to see a check of $10,000 in your mail. No, what it sometimes means is that your car is going to last a little longer, right? You're not going to have to go to the bank and take out that loan to get the carburetor fixed or whatever. The point is, things come back in other ways. Just appreciate, man. Just get in the habit of it, regardless of whether you think that they can give you something back or not.
Yeah, no, that's so key. I mean, we give, right? We're giving unconditionally because not from that person, but just the act of giving. When you need it, it comes back around. It's like a boomerang, it comes back around. So that's true.
It's more for you. The act of giving. When I give $10 to a homeless person, there's two people that some people feel, why are you going to give them $10? You're going to go they're going to go to the store and buy something to drink. I give because I'm called to give. I give because I'm called to. This is what I'm supposed to do. Whatever they do is what they do. But this act of appreciation and this whole entire segment is more of a personal development technique. Just give, do it because it's right. They transacted with you, so do it, right? Appreciate them. It doesn't have to be a $200 cruise.
Yeah,
it could be something else. Although I think that's a great idea. And to that end, Kevin, you were saying that they gave away a cruise. Bro, I think that the cruise companies probably have a program for business owners to give gifts, so you don't have to pay the full price or whatever. So there's programs out there, guys, that you just sign up for that are easy. They're done. They're made for you. They're customized. Like, get something out there. Don't complicate your life. Create a system and a process. For me, it was always that I would give an edible arrangement afterwards. So my team knew my login and password to my edible arrangements account. They knew what arrangement to get. They knew what address to send it to. So I removed myself in the process because I'm not a gift giver. So, the systems and the process is connected to a program that already exists.
Yeah, we're going to sneak peek and preview the program that you created for me. I don't know if you have it there already, so we could pull it up in a little bit. But now that we kind of got like the mindset, the heart, we covered that. I want to dive a little deep into the strategy. Like, when you are appreciating your strategic partnerships and you are appreciating your VIP buyers and your VIP clients, there's a couple of things. I mean, the psychology and just sales, if we're going to talk just sales from a business perspective, the law of reciprocity exists. When someone does something nice and good for you, you feel deep down inside like, I got to come back.
I got to go back. Yeah.
And I got to throw it back at them because I appreciate what this person just did.
Yeah, that's good.
So
there's knowing this, you can dig a little deeper. Knowing that psychology exists, you can then ask for something in return. Maybe there's some kind of exchange in a nice, gentle, logical way.
Mm-hmm. Now, the good thing about the industry for real estate investing is that it's not regulated, like, for example, the lending industry or even traditional real estate. So you can, literally have incentive programs and rewards programs, which is a form. It kind of falls under the umbrella of appreciation marketing, of really, saying, hey, I appreciate the business. I appreciate you picking us over someone else. And being able to tie that in. You're not tied down like some of the regulations of every other aspect in real estate.
Yeah, me and Kevin, we talked about, remember I was talking to you about kind of like, with our private homeowners that we do our seller finance deals for, we're offering appreciation to them. As far as, if you are good for a year throughout, we're going to give something back to you, right? We appreciate you, being a good homeowner, a good investor that bought from us, we're going to pay that back to you at the end of every year.
Yeah, like the credit cards do cashback rewards.
Yep.
The same concept there. We're going to preview our system in a second, but I kind of wanted to brain dump because some people have a tough time. And Alex, this is where you're really good at. Like they say, well, okay, I may gift clients. That's an obvious one. I may gift, a really good referral partner. That might be an obvious one. But there's other cool people within your world that you can show some appreciation to that brings great opportunities in your business that we may not think about. Like your accountant that does your taxes every tax season. Like we only tend to see them during tax season, thank them, pay them, and then we don't see them for a full year. And that's a valuable resource in your industry. So if you guys got a couple people that you have in mind that's been effective or a couple stories, I'd like to hear them.
Well, go ahead, Alex.
I would say, all right, remember when I said earlier, put a monthly reminder to send a gift? Okay. In that, under the notes section of that reminder, write clients, vendors, contractors, employees, prospects. 5. That's it. If you want to throw in friends and family, that's cool too. So, like I know my wife. Luckily, she's not like gifting isn't her big love language either. So it's cool that helps the budget a lot. My accountant likes that.
I have a wife. Yeah, my wife's the same way. She doesn't care about the gifts that much, so we're good.
We're good. But
you want
Kevin,
Kevin
is staying silent over there. Kevin's not jumping into this one. Okay.
I know a couple gift receivers that they really
So, point is, I always think about employees, vendors, contractors, clients, and prospects. So when that reminder comes up, jog your memory, right? What client, what employee, what vendor, what contractor. And what you were saying is accounting. That's one of my vendors, right? Contractor, even a prospect, right? There's prospects out there. You throw them a gift. Who knows? That might tip them over the edge there and bring them in.
I use that a lot. When I have someone that I want to get in front of, if I'm raising capital, if I'm wanting to talk to them about something specific, and they don't know me up from down. I start with these small little tokens of appreciation of just if they did a big deal, they'll get something from Amazon with a, hey, congratulations on that deal.
There you go.
Keep your hustle on. And they don't even know me up from down, but now I'm on their radar because it's like, who just sent me that book? Or just who just sent me that Dolphins hat? Because they know through my social media profile that I'm really big into the Dolphins or to the Lakers or whatever it is. Like, there's ways to show appreciation to get indoors that they didn't even know who you were.
In your business, you need to add a 6th one then, referral partners. I didn't even put that on my list, but you guys are huge into referrals, right? So, you might put that one at the top. Like, what referral partner do I need to really appreciate this month? So anyway, go ahead, Jerry, you were going to say something.
Well, I know some other ones related to our business. Exactly. Your title company is one, right? We try to send some to our title company every year. Your title company, if you're in real estate, make sure you take care of your title company, right? They have a lot of clients, and if you want them to always put you at the front, right, make sure you take care of your title company.
That's huge.
If you have a lender, your private lender, I got to send Kevin a gift. Kevin's done a couple of deals for us this year, right? So your private lender, your title company, your contractor, your insurance agent, right? I mean, some people are doing 5 homes a month where they're getting insurance on those homes, right? So you have a lot of people you deal with day by day that you think you just deal with that would appreciate that from you.
It's true.
Yeah. Your spiritual leaders is a good one. They are connected to a large network. You want to strengthen that relationship. You want to send appreciation. You want to be top of mind with them all the time.
That's good. They need it, man. The spiritual leaders, they need it.
Yeah. I do doctors and dentists all the time as well, so that they know. My barber, I hook them up at least 2 times a year, show them some appreciation.
That's good.
Some love. And all these relationships has brought business in the door for me, 100%.
That's good.
Definitely.
And that's something that people don't talk about. We talk about cold calling. We talk about text message marketing, direct mail. But appreciation marketing is the low-hanging fruit in all of our business models.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be expensive, man. Gosh, even the smallest gift, bro, is like that's all really that's needed. Like they just want to see some kind of love.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue. You got ours set up, what you did for me. It's not that expensive. It's, I think, a very unique system. Why don't you tell the story behind it and give us a little preview if you could share your screen there?
Yeah, I'll do it. Here we go. And
for those of you listening on
tell
audio,
me if I'm sharing. I'm sharing, right? Yeah.
Yep, you are.
I'm sharing. There he is, Kevin Jimeno himself, Collected Lending Group. So here's, gosh, how far do I go back? Okay. Remember, guys, I'm in branding. So I launch people's businesses, right? That's what I do. I did the branding for Kevin. Anyway, one of my other friends, he has a sunglasses business, designer sunglasses. They sell designer sunglasses. Okay. Now, they distribute and wholesale designer sunglasses. So all the major brands in the world. So when I was meeting with him and helping him explore growth opportunities, right? What are some other ways that you can grow your wholesale distribution sunglass business? Because again, that's what I do with people. We strategize. How can we make some more money? And one of the thoughts that came up was, bro, I think that if you allow business owners or businesses to gift these sunglasses at a good price, because there's price in bulk, you are going to get people, business owners, to come and incentivize, use sunglasses for incentive programs, use sunglasses for holidays, use sunglasses for corporate conferences, use sunglasses as a means of gifting and appreciating. So then that started to evolve more. And it's like, okay, let me present this to one of my clients who I know he gifts a lot already. He's naturally a gifter. And so I presented the idea to Kevin, and I said, Kevin, what if you gifted your referral partners, right, or realtors, title people, whatever, or even the motivated sellers with designer sunglasses? We're talking about, $299, $399 sunglasses, right? But at a really, to you, a good price. So Kevin pays X price, but the client is receiving this gift that if they bought this in the store, it's like, whoa, this much. So the huge appreciation is like, oh my gosh, did he really spend this much on me? And the deal is that Kevin came back to me and said, yeah, that's cool. I got companies that I can do that with. But what would be really cool is if you could, and then now Kevin's bouncing the idea back on me. If I could just go to a page, put the person's information, then that sends an order into you guys, sends a text message to them saying, hey, I appreciate you, man. Pick out some sunglasses that you want. Then they go to the website, pick out the glasses that they want. We get the order, and then the person receives emails and texts afterwards saying, hey, from Kevin, saying, hey, I hope you love your sunglasses. Hey, would you please leave me a LinkedIn recommendation, right? And just keep me in mind for any future opportunities. So what Kevin wanted was an easy way to be able to appreciate. Remember, we were talking about earlier, like if you're not a gift giver, you can't make this process complicated, because then you won't do it. So Kevin and I came together to create his perfect appreciation system. Like, it's got all the bells and whistles that are good for his personality. what usually tends to happen though is what's good for Kevin is good for everyone. I don't know if you experienced that, Jury, but what's good for Kevin is good for everyone. Kevin's a practical guy. That's why we work well together. He's practical. He's efficient. He understands systems and processes. He understands where hiccups can happen, but he also understands where opportunities can get thrown in. So this is a collab between Kevin and I, and so. This is you've been if you've been watching this, you've probably already read this. But Kevin will send a text message. The customer will get a text message automatically. The customer gets to this page, and if they're a girl, they pick one of these. If they're a guy, they'll pick these. So I'm not a Daddy Yankee kind of guy, so I'm not going to get these. And the Nikes, not so much, like maybe, but you know what? These Dior's, they're on point. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out a lot of my information here, and I'm going to click submit, even though the country is required. And what's going to happen is the page is going to say, now pretend I'm the customer, right? So I'm the one that's being appreciated. So since they thank you, Kevin took his glasses off, right? So now he's getting more personal. And can I ask a favor? Will you help me build my LinkedIn? So this will link directly to Kevin Jimenez LinkedIn. Why? Because Kevin wants to increase his LinkedIn presence, right? So just straight to it, right? Boom. And this is Kevin's branded LinkedIn page. A little plug for me. I do branding for LinkedIn pages as well. Anyway, back to Kevin and his website. I think I can't. There it is. So, and then you know what? Follow us on social media. By the way, this looks great on mobile too. Obviously, a lot of people are going to do this from their mobile phone. Now, so that you understand what's happening on the back end, Kevin just got a text. The wholesale glasses people that I told you about, they got an order submission. Like so that company is already submitting an order for Dior's. I'm gonna get those Dior's in the mail in 3 to 5 days. I'm gonna get them in a box. I don't have a box. I should have had a box. And I'm gonna have my Dior's, and then it's gonna follow up with, hey, how do you like your Dior, or how do you like your new sunglasses? So a full follow-up system with, already baked into it is the reciprocal relationship that we were talking about earlier. They get some really, really expensive designer sunglasses that Kevin would never have paid for that price, because he just won't pay that price. But it works for him. It works for his market. And look, are designer sunglasses the optimal choice for everyone? No. That's why Kevin has several outlets for appreciation gifting. This is just one of them. So if he knows that this particular referral partner, employee, person is a designer, fashionista type of person, this is where he's going to go. But if it's someone else, maybe he'll send them an edible arrangement. Maybe he'll send them the little knives that you get, with your name engraved on them, right? He'll know his market. But for you guys that are out there, you don't just have one type of appreciation gift. Do a little bit of thinking too. If you have 3 or 4 outlets of appreciation gifting, try to think, which one should I do for this particular person? What's going to line up more for them? I would hope that this motivated seller person that is giving away a cruise, maybe they always give away a cruise. Maybe the cruise is maybe she understood, like, these people love to travel. She remembers that from a conversation. And so she gives the cruise to them. But if it was some other person that liked designer sunglasses because she saw him or her with glasses, bro, this is going to make more sense than a cruise.
Yeah, definitely. Especially today. I mean, that's the main thing. But today with COVID, right, I was going to ask you, is that changing the kind of gifts that you're giving because of, today's environment?
And that's a good thing to think about. So do I still need to be sharing my screen?
No.
You don't need to keep seeing Kevin's, pretty face up there. All day.
that system, I'll tell you why I love that system, and now during the holidays it's even better. A couple of reasons. Somebody's getting $400 worth of glasses, but I'm only paying $99 for them, and that's a perfect, increase of value where they're really appreciative, especially like you said, if they're into fashion. Another reason is the law of reciprocity. They wear those things every day and they love them. And then people are commenting on them and they're always thinking about how they received them. So now
that's a good one.
It's not just one time I ate an edible arrangement, or I went on a cruise, or I got, a nice little card in the mail with, whatever, movie ticket or Starbucks card. No, this is something that they are constantly putting on their face, wearing on a daily basis, which means I'm top of mind more than just in that one moment.
Definitely. I love it, man. I love how automated the system is, right? Because that's the main key. We're all busy, right? That system is easy. I don't know what triggers it, but Kevin triggers it and it's automated and it runs,
Listen, Jay, let me tell you about this thing, because as at first I had to go, like he said, at first it was like me go on the website, pick the glasses. But look, Jay, if I'm picking glasses for you, bro, I don't know what you like.
No, he looks like the Daddy Yankee kind of guy. He's in Puerto Rico too.
I'm in Puerto Rico,
gotten the Carreras for sure.
Listen, so I didn't want that headache. I'm not a gift giver. An outfit for a girl or whatnot, that's going to be a nightmare of me trying to pick the right ones. That's where the idea came in. Can I just put a form that's a name, email, and phone number, and then your system sends them everything they need to go shopping for themselves, and I just pay for it. That's all I want.
Yep.
And he threw in the bonus of, let's use this to grow your social media and testimonials so that it's now truly, building good karma, showing appreciation, and building the brand.
Well, no, the testimonial point is key, because right now we're at a point where we're trying to figure out what's the best way to get a testimonial, right? Because you can send them a text and they respond yes, right? But then, it's hard to actually get them tied down for that. So doing that and then building that back in, of course, they're going to go on your LinkedIn page and give a testimonial if you just bought them some Dior glasses, So I love it. I love that.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Alex, we're here coming down to the wire. If somebody wants to talk to you about putting a system just like this, or another one of your, brilliant mad scientist moments, if they want to put together some appreciation marketing, what's the best way people can reach out?
Send me a message to Alex at alexmiranda22.com. I'll respond to it. I don't know if I can put this in the comments, but I'm going to change my name to Alex at alexmiranda22.com. That's my email. Send me an email. I check my spam folder too, just because I do a lot of these things here where I share my email address. So hit me up. I'm also on @DailyGodpreneur. That's my Instagram handle. If you're a Christian entrepreneur, you're gonna love that channel anyway. And then the cool part here is that this thing that was set up for Kevin Jimeno, it's actually free to set up on your domain. I didn't even mention that, Kevin. This website here exists on Kevin's domain, like his domain name. So
my platform, my website. It's
his website. Like we're building it on his platform, so they're not seeing like www.shade bucks.club/the collective lending group. So people actually think like, bro, this is a system. So anyway, we build that for free on your domain, free, because the money that's made, the business side of this is the margin that's made on the sunglasses. So at the end of the day, I want to put this on as many of y'all's websites as possible. And again, you use this whenever you feel compelled to give some designer sunglasses to someone. I would hope that you would use it every month or maybe 2 or 3 times a month. But that's up to you and what's in your heart. But definitely set a reminder every month to give a gift. And if designer sunglasses it fancies you, then go for it. You know, we'll hook you up.
Alex, real quick before we end though, like, kind of give us some other cool ideas of just, you know, some cool gifts to give for appreciation before we end the show today.
You know, I think that one that's not used enough and is these experiences that the cruise one. Guys, I just showed you, you know, gift giving designer sunglasses, and that's all fine and dandy. However, experiences, when you give someone a new experience in their life, like a cruise or you know, go somewhere, do something. What happens is that the designer sunglasses, Kevin, you know, referred to it earlier. Like when they put it on, they'll think of you, right? But sometimes designer sunglasses, like, you know, some people use them every day. Some people use them once a week, once a month. But there's something about going on a cruise that you don't forget about, right? There's a memory, some kind of thing happened. So if you could ever give an experience of some sort, a fishing trip, you know, riding around, test driving a car, whatever those are, heck, going to a new restaurant, experiential giving is 10 times more impactful than material gift giving. But material gift giving has its place too. I'm just saying that if you could ever think about an experience, you should think about an experience. Something else is I use edible arrangements because, darn, it's easy to go on to ediblearrangements.com and just place an order, and they love it. By the way, if you have to give in another country, there is ways to order things in other countries, and they'll deliver it in other countries. I just wanted to say that because I gave one of my Venezuelan employees something, and there's websites out there you can order something for someone in Venezuela. But I'll also say this, that man, even a card in the mail. There's these websites you can order handwritten cards on, and even a handwritten card, it's not so much gift, but it's appreciation related. But when someone receives a handwritten card in the mail from you, that's huge. And those are only $5. So like that should be like every transaction should get that at the very least. So you know, handwritten cards, experiences, and then programs. I know realtors and mortgage brokers a lot of them are already signed up to appreciation programs. Like, you know, you can get a cup, you know, like housewarming gifts are typical to give in the real estate world. So, you know, those are kind of some ideas there.
Got it.
Alex, in a couple of weeks, we're gonna bring you back to actually talk about landing pages and copywriting for actual lead generating and some of the things you're doing there in the real estate space as well. We'll probably be bringing you back not next week, but the week after to kind of preview some of the ones you've done.
Branding for real estate investors, man. I just finished a great brand for an actual real estate investor, someone who does the whole cash offers thing.
Right.
And we created a whole brand for him. I'd love to show your people that.
Yeah. So in 2 weeks, we'll bring you back same time, Wednesday. If you guys appreciate it, reach out to him. There's the website. You could talk all things marketing and branding with the man. And trust me, just block off like an hour and a half of time, because it'll be a brainstorming session for the ages. Jay, we got like 2 questions from the listeners that are specific to real estate investing that we could end the show with. Alex, if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome. But I know you got a bunch of meetings. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Alex, man. Good seeing you again. Good talking to you.
No, I'm gonna stay on, man. I'll listen and I'll go on mute. How about that?
No, we got no more feedback. Craig's asking if we're cold calling on Thanksgiving.
I actually don't. I know some people say they do, right? I'm sure my follow-up campaigns go. So there'll probably be an RVM or text or email that goes out. But I specifically told one of my associates today, hey, make sure that you don't do any cold calling or mass texting tomorrow. You know, I just think that Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, we shouldn't do it. That's just me, though.
I agree. Craig was thinking, well, I'm in Phoenix. I'm looking to do some virtual deals in Orlando, and that way I can call at 7 a.m. my time and start my regular job at 8. What do we suggest for people that are in the real estate investing game with a 40-hour job? I mean, Craig, I think the way your mindset that you're looking to do things right before you get into work and you're time managing and you're being aggressive, that right there is the biggest challenge for most people that have a full-time job and want to get into the game. I mean, just the fact that you're willing to do that, it says everything, you know, like just keep going with that mindset, keep being aggressive, keep putting in the hours that most people won't, and you will start doing deals 100%.
Yeah, I think that's key that he said he's in Phoenix, right? He wants to do it in Orlando. So you can get up before your job works and get 2 or 3 hours done of work in Orlando, right? Over the phone or text blast, whatever you need to do from Phoenix. So that right there was a great tip, you know. You're definitely on the right mindset.
Yeah. All right, Ms. Jem in Kalamazoo, Michigan. She's asking, do we advise taking equity from the current home to invest in other properties? So this is what we call equity repositioning. If you can afford it and you take out $20, $30, $40, $50,000 and put it into another property that's giving you a return on investment, of course, it's a no-brainer. At the end of the day, you're essentially 100% financing, because if you're refinancing and pulling money out of one property and then taking that chunk of money that you're budgeting in the mortgage that you just refinanced and using that to buy another one for, let's say, the 10, 20% down that you need to, and you're getting a mortgage on the other one, you're essentially financing the other one 100% because you didn't have to dig into your pocket to buy that property. But do the numbers work? So if I pull money out of my current house or my current investment property, can I still afford it? If I'm collecting rent, can it still pay for it? Am I cash flowing? And what I'm buying, is it a good deal? As long as those 2 things check out, then all day, every day, how many times a day can you do it?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. If it makes sense, right? If it makes sense, use the equity, because guess what? Equity is not always there. It disappears, right? And so right now in this market, your equity is probably as high as it's going to get, maybe go up a little bit higher. But people waiting to pull their equity out, you better do it soon before, you know, it drops or you're not able to. So if you can make it work, and there's a lot of less, you know, smart decisions you can make with that equity, right? We see people take the equity out and buy a car or buy a TV or buy furniture, right? If you're going to take it out to invest it, right, and the numbers make sense, definitely.
Yeah, Jay's right on the money, because if you pull the money out, and let's say right now you have $70,000 worth of equity that you can pull out, and next year there's a market correction with the economy, and now your property that was worth $300,000 is now worth $250,000. That's $70,000 in equity next year is not available. Now it maybe shrinks to $25,000. So if you were able to pull that 70 out, get another property that's making you cash flow, then you basically made a smart move before the market, you know, shrunk on you. And what goes up comes down. What goes down goes up. So don't worry if there's a market correction, because on the next cycle, however many years it takes, it's going to recover again and you'll get your equity back. So if you're able to make moves and reposition now with it, the numbers make sense. Now's the time to do it.
Now's the time to do it. Definitely.
Yeah. All right. So we got, she's thanking us for our question and one more. Where do you start to learn to wholesale? Do you have a specific beginner video? If you guys see on our YouTube, all our videos, there's a banner on the bottom. If you guys go to www.shutupandinvest.club, there is a free virtual real estate investing course that we put together for you just specifically for that.
Mm-hmm. Go check it out. Definitely.
All right, guys, it's Thanksgiving time. We got to get out of here. It's time to eat. Alex, have the grub ready, my friend, because you know you.
Happy Thanksgiving. Over there, Jerry, this is your first Puerto Rican Thanksgiving. Yeah. My brother, are you ready?
I'm excited.
Come on, now. I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm so envious. It's such a great time over there in Puerto Rico for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm going to get some mofongo tonight because I don't know how to make it myself yet. So get some mofongo, you know. We'll be all set.
Guys, happy holidays. I appreciate you guys. Jory, I would send you designer glasses, but Alex's system doesn't do international.
That's not true. Thanks
for the show. We appreciate it. Gotta go.
The issue